All right, I'll walk you through how emissions builder works. So, if you go to the emissions tab in the climate report builder, on the top, you will be seeing here a summary of total emissions. This is broken down into scope 1, scope 2 emissions, and the total of total emissions. Now, the emission factors are based on the NGA factors 2025. We don't cover scope 3, it is not needed for year 1. So, for year 1, we are looking at scope 1 and scope 2 emissions. If I show you, if I show you the three main tabs, the first one is the activity tab, which where the users can enter all the activity related to emissions. The user can enter the data manually by clicking on add row or upload a bill or invoice. The user then the next tab is dashboard. Dashboard is where once all the emissions has been updated, it will show details of scope 1, scope 2 emissions, monthly trend, the breakdown of the emissions uh, based on sources, and electricity by state grid. And the third tab is where there is disclosures, where all the information is provided in terms of the emissions and the descriptive information about the disclosures. Now, coming back to the activity data, this is where the users would enter the information. So let's say for scope 1, they select what kind of an emission source it is, the suppliers or meter ID, invoice reference details, the period for which the relevant invoice refers to, the quantity, the unit, whether the data was actually metered or it's estimated, and the preparer initials. And this is, or they could upload a bill or invoice. So let's say if I click on add and upload a bill or invoice, the user could also select an invoice. I'm quickly checking if I have an invoice here. So I've put an invoice here. The user could select an invoice, and what it does is it's going to read the document, and it's going to upload all of the information. If the user wants, they could update the information if something looks wrong. So out here the date looks wrong, so I could basically update the information by changing the date. For the sake of demo, I'm just changing it to any date, and review the quantity and the units, confirm and add in row. Once they have done it, the new row would be added. And what you would also see is for the calculation, it shows the total calculations and the emission factors and how it was calculated for the purpose of transparency. The other thing is, for scope 2, it is based on purchase electricity location based factors. So there's location based and market based. Location based is something which AASB S2 recommends. So that is what we have covered. We have not covered market based for this emissions for the purpose of climate report builder and impactful accounting hub. So yeah, I mean, this is the new feature which will allow user to use OCR to upload their PDF files to read out the key data, and also update the data manually. There are dashboards, and it also prepares disclosures. Try out this feature if this is something which helps you to create the disclosure report. If there are feedbacks, please reach out to me. Remember, the goal here is to make the implementation of standard AASB S2 simple for everyone. It's a free tool. Try it out. If you have feedback, reach out to me. Thank you.